What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having the best day, whatever day it is that you're watching it. I am sitting out here on the balcony just drinking a cup of coffee this morning with this lovely little view of Mexico, downtown Puerto Vallarta. I would be lying to you if I told you that I haven't had a little bit too much fun on this trip, this travel, whatever you want to call it, here in Mexico. I have definitely not been following much of a nutrition structure whatsoever. I've been eating relatively healthy, but we've been going out to eat a lot to experience the culture and obviously the atmosphere being downtown Puerto Vallarta. I've also been drinking a little bit more than I normally would if I was at home. Margaritas, beer, cocktails, all of the things. So I need to dial it in a little bit because I just don't feel good in my body right now. I've gained about 7 pounds since being here, which I know you're probably thinking like, oh, that's not that bad. However, I can really feel it in my body, in my confidence, in just the way that I look and feel in general. So I need to dial it in. And I thought it would be fun to take you guys along on a day of what I eat in a day to lean out a little bit and to focus on my nutrition and prioritize, just my well-being. So that being said, having my coffee right now, I'm going to eat this lovely little banana here before I go and get some steps on the treadmill just upstairs at the gym here in our apartment complex. And then we're gonna have breakfast. So come along with me. Right, so here we are at the gym, just doing a little bit of stretching up here before I go and do some walking just on the treadmill. I do want to say though that everyone is different, everyone's bodies are very different, so what works for me might not be what works for you. So just keep that in mind, that my goals are very specific, my body reacts certain ways to certain foods and exercise and that sort of thing, and you might not be the exact same. Focusing on cardio, I'm doing 20 to 30 minutes of stair climber every single day after my strength training workout. So that's 5 times a week. And then also just today getting steps in, focusing on that, moving my body in whatever way I can. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it comes down to, is what you put in your body and then how much you move your body. So here we go. All right, so we just got back from our steps at the gym. Here's a little crazy, that's fine, but it's time for breakfast. I have been making the same breakfast for the last couple of weeks and I'm obsessed with it. Eggs, egg whites, some little turkey hams that we got from Costco. Super good. And then a Greek yogurt bowl with protein powder mixed in, a little bit of blueberries and some zero sugar maple syrup. There it is. This is the protein powder I've been using here in Mexico. I like Isolate protein the best. I find that it just digests the best for me compared to any other kind of protein powder, but this flavor is toasted coconut and it is so good. So let's make it. I like to focus on protein first thing in the morning. High protein breakfast, cram as much protein as I can into my breakfast to start my day off strong. When you have a protein goal that you need to hit, the stronger you can start off in the morning, the easier it is to hit for the rest of the day. So the more protein that I can have in my breakfast, the more set up I feel, the more satisfied I feel, and the more sustained energy I have for the rest of the afternoon, all the way up until lunch. I don't feel the need to snack, I don't feel hungry, I feel satisfied with my meal, and it's the perfect way to start the day. Okay, there you have it all done. We've got our eggs, our egg whites, sugar-free ketchup, of course, gotta have that on my eggs. Total calories for this meal is 476 calories, and we've got 70 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of fat. Let's dig in. Making my way downtown, walking fast, pacing fast, and I'm homebound. I'm making my lunch, and I am making one of my favorite lunches, also one of my clients' favorite lunches. They love this lunch or dinner. Anyways, it's my chicken taco bowl, and it's so good. The flavors are amazing. It's super filling. It keeps me full all afternoon long. Yeah, let's get to it. As the chicken is cooking, I'm just getting the base of the taco bowl ready to go. So I just have some pre-portioned rice here. I'm gonna cut up some tomatoes, some onion, some jalapeno. Have you ever seen a red jalapeno? Apparently, this is when they're actually ripe, but they're so spicy when they turn red. I don't know if that's common knowledge, that might be. Knowledge, not to me. And then just some pre-portioned greens as well. Get some micronutrients in the bowl and some avocado too for some creaminess. And then little hack, instead of using Sour cream, I'm gonna use some non-fat plain Greek yogurt just for some extra protein on top, and it tastes exactly like sour cream. All right, just finished my bowl. Check this out. Look at how good that looks. Amazing. Having meals pre-prepped or items in my meals pre-prepped, like my rice, like my chicken, has been a game changer in being a busy girly who wants to hit her goals but also likes to have a little bit more variety in her diet. Having those things in your fridge ready to go just makes it so much easier to like mix and match and grab and go your meals versus having something completely prepped. So I love this meal, super satisfying, gonna fill me up all the way until dinner. So we'll see you then. Dinner, all done. That took me probably 5 minutes to make. Cut up some Brussels sprouts, cut up some flank steak, and that's all she wrote. I like to do flank steak instead of regular steak a little more frequently because it's 24 grams of protein for 4 ounces and only 9 grams of fat. Pretty good fat to protein ratio in my opinion. And then of course getting lots of the greens in there with the Brussels sprouts. I am going to add a little bit of this salsa verde on top of the steak just because I feel like it's gonna be a little plain. Not gonna lie, we don't have a lot of seasonings at this Airbnb that we're staying at except for salt and pepper. And I'm a big seasons gal, so I'm gonna put that on just to give it some extra flavor.
I can't eat it because I have food poisoning.
Someone has food poisoning over there, so he can't eat anything. Not the most aesthetic looking meal, which is okay, because at the end of the day, not every single meal needs to be aesthetic and needs to be something you post on Instagram. So it's just good for you and will make me feel great. Last thing we're eating tonight, our little Netflix snack / dessert. I've got some medjool dates here, some peanut butter, and then some salt. I cut open the dates, take out the pit that's in the middle, put the peanut butter inside, and then sprinkle with salt on the top. They're like the best little homemade candy bars ever. They taste like a Snickers. And they're so good. I know that a lot of people don't love measuring out their food or weighing out their food because they feel like they have an all or nothing mentality when it comes to scales and like weighing your food or tracking your food. And I hear ya on that. I think everyone's very different. I personally like to use a scale just so that I know exactly what I'm eating. I don't find that my relationship with the food scale is bad or good. I just like to know what I'm portioning out. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go eat these. I'm gonna watch a Netflix show, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Love you. Bye.